like, subscribe, follow. Let's get straight into it, y'all.
It seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly...
But we didn't buy anything!
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree?
No.
Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
Bro, I'm about to steal that priceless sword from him then. Like, I just lost 2,000 more, bro. I need you to pay it back with interest. I'm not even going the right way, am I? No, I'm not.
Burn it down!
No, wait. This way. Okay, am I even going the right way? Somewhat.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything...
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so. This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely.
Dang.
What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember, all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should."
Hey!
Dang,
if you
bruh.
look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition.
Yeah, that's what you needed. Ambition for
What
visions.
use of virtue and justice?
You take away the visions, you take away their ambitions.
In need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
And get their visions back. Wait, hold on. I think that might be enough. Nope, I need 1,450. I'm halfway there though. La 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 la.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? Don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
I got a blade too, bro.
You got it so wrong. We just came here to,
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training
I'm
us,
trying so hard not to fall asleep,
continued to
y'all.
hone his own art.
I'm so sorry for the little commentary.
Inspired us. He trained hard.
I'm just tired.
Keep up with him.
I'm trying to play as much as I can for y'all.
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. So, we've asked the Shrine Maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform
I
an
mean, you have the
exorcism.
right mindset, but that's not
To be
really what's
honest,
happening.
I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island.
Yeah, I was just
The
up
Shrine
there.
Maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head Shrine Maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary Shrine Maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
They think it's possession. $18, gotcha. Wait, training guide. Relatively strong, but there's room for a little bit weak. Try leveling up. Oh, enhance. Oh yeah, I remember this now. Character level. Okay. Let's do her first, since I know she's gonna be on the team. Can be forged. I don't have it. Normal usage weight. Currently equipped by. Okay, so I already have this equipped. She has her own sword anyway, so I want to get that for her. Bar. Let's do bar. A little bit weak try. Well, I don't want her to be strong. All I want her is to have good healing. I want to upgrade these. If I, okay. Plus 40, okay. Hold on, wait, isn't there like artifacts meant for her? Yo, orange, I never seen orange. But there's no orange one. What? You know, I'm just gonna leave it alone because there's no orange one. Weapon. She has her own weapon, actually. In fact, I could show it to you right here. 1,000 blazing suns. That's her weapon. I'm just curious about something. Every 10 wishes. Is it guaranteed to include release? Oh, so it's basically like this. Hold on one second. Is the history the same? Okay, so the history is different. So if I get, hold on a second. Okay, so if I get a 5-star character for these two, this one, then I have to get another 50 wishes. If I get a 5-star item from this, from these two, from this one, that would be a different one. If I get a 5-star character or item from this, that would be a different one too. Okay, I understand it. I understand it. Noelle. I don't understand how Noelle works. 10 sets, 20% off. First 10 sets will receive. Thanks, but no thanks. Come on, Paimon. It's time for us to wait on our motorcycle until 18.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei one of his fits of madness.
Huh.
Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away.
Yeah, my mic. I'm trying to fix my mic. Sorry about that,
He was
y'all.
in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes.
Dang!
All the while he kept calling those names.
Yo, was Grumps in the military or something, bro? That sounds like you got PTSD or something.
But they all seemed to be the names of sword
Like
masters he had
strong
defeated in the
PTSD.
past.
Like stronger than the Juice WRLD song PTSD.
He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the Shrine Maidens managed to subdue him. So the exorcism can finally continue. The
Dang.
ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result.
I want to see this ritual.
Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
I promise you, he doesn't need an exorcism. Wait, what's that?
Who's that sneaking around? Oh, we won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did. Run, nigga, run. Run, run, run.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Run, nigga, run. Run, run, run. Wait. Does anyone have weapons? You know what? They probably already did their weapons.
Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted! Let's go!
How did you catch up with me so quickly?
You weren't going that fast, gang.
You sure you're Dolmon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
That's probably his friend.
Excuse me! We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister!
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day.
Told you,
Long
it's
before
him.
you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
The senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai. Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again.
Why?
When we were young, we trained under the same sword master, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was different. First thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Meikyo Shisui.
Well, you did.
Art.
Okay, that was awful.
I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest.
Bro, stop being jealous and work together. Like work.
Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Meikyo Shisui art to perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten. So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story.
Not gonna lie, bro, I fell asleep. I was somehow still awake. Like my eyes were closed, but I was still like.
Looks like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
You always like they always gotta be jealous of you. Like you're friends, bro. Like I promise you, he was still loved you. Or wait, hold on, hold on.
What? You're saying he isn't possessed?
I knew that.
He's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please.
I'm sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all is certainly not lost. For I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine?
But he's not possessed.
Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities.
Oh,
I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yai?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yai does not like to be kept waiting. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Who would have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
Okay, bro. Now she's making me mad.
Misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun himself. Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei,
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yai. We're curious to meet her too. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the riding children from her.
No, bro. I want the waypoint. Big Q. Wait, how do I? Oh. Amutaru Saru. Amutaru Saru. Amutaru Saru. Am I saying the right thing, guys? Amutaru Saru. This place actually does look beautiful.
Do you think that's Lady Yai? Oh, no wonder Junior is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the
It's
past,
not
no
a
matter what came
bro. I
his
want
way,
our
he
character to
always
say
used to
it's not a possession, bro.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
Told you.
Then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
I mean, she's close.
ambition?
That's it.
But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom
Sorry,
from
I'm trying to
agitation.
fix my mic.
What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was
Yes,
once
I could lower it down
one
now.
who claimed to be indifferent
I don't know
to
why I
rank
put
in
it
the
so
world.
tight to twist it.
He fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed
Alright.
blades with a disciple he himself had
I
taught.
don't want it to be that tight.
What of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady Yai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Anzai.
That's his father?
Enough.
Huh? Isn't that Anzai? Where did he come from?
That's what I'm saying.
Did he follow us the whole way here?
Anzai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle the score.
Okay, good. I was about to
So long
say.
now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you meet along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too.
Dang, bruh.
But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my
Pirates is wild.
I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name.
Mm-hmm.
I
Misclick. Where did I?
understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong to the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Ai and then get yourself back home.
Thank you, Lady I, even though you did completely nothing.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, You set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
Sadly. You gonna put me in the next scene? I'm clicking confirm.
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Child.
Ooh, Lady Ai seems to have taken a real interest in you.
I mean,
I'm so curious.
she could take me if she wants me, but I wouldn't mind, cause I'm just a nonchalant dreadhead for real. Wait, 50-50. Should I upgrade Barb? No, I'm saving. I gotta save it for the 5-star character. I'm saving it for a 5-star character. I'm saving it for a 5-star character. Move, bit. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. I said move, bit. Get out the way. Is she there?
Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face.
Why do they like put their the fans in front of their face?
My sincerest.
It's not like some kind of tradition I never knew. Actually, we didn't really help her out. The damage done by.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
I did most. No, actually, you were doing a lot of talking.
Paimon, you are most
So I will say you,
Toma
Paimon
was
finally
first
did
and
do
foremost
something.
my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen.
Friend request accepted.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen?
It is a fate worse than death. Because when you die, either you
Perhaps
completed
the
your
lives of
ambition,
deities such as the almighty Shogun,
or you have your
the
ambition.
lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar.
You just
lightnings
don't lose
flash,
an
the
ambition.
winds assault, and the
Those that
rains
want to die
descend.
are their. Oh wait,
All
those
these
that
things
don't
take
want to be
place
here
with
no more are
regard
their
for the
ambitions.
feelings of the common people.
Everyone has an
I
ambition.
believe that surely you understand what they
Their
must
ambition
endure.
can get powerful or weaker. They choose their ambition, and they choose how they want to do their ambition.
It seems that perhaps now
Yo,
you
put
can
me on
appreciate my
Ninjago,
feelings
bro.
on
I would
all
be
this.
good for Sensei Wu.
In which case,
Long before
perhaps
time
you would be
and a
willing to
name.
reconsider your
The
stance?
Spinjitzu Master.
You will.
I'm gonna be sounding like Gumball's new voice actor. He's not bad. You could tell the difference. Like, he's not that bad in some scenes.
Naturally.
He does sound like Gumball in some scenes, not all, but some.
See? I told you he wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we can move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Take you once again to come on. There's always this freaking tea house, bro.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
Bye, Samoa.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission.
Hi,
by the Shogun.
doggy. I love you,
The
doggy.
Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
No, not really, but okay. What kind of guy is ready Shogun? Is no one else fighting the Vision Hunt decree? Have you raised a formal objective? I don't know. Well, it's probably the electric.
Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions. Most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority.
I want to fight her.
But as I recall, there was
Why'd it go
something
dark?
else about her that struck me even more.
Why did it go dark?
It was her almost complete
I
lack
am
of
scared
any emotion.
now. I am fully awake. Why
She appeared
did
to me to be less of a
it
ruler and more of,
go
well,
dark?
an executive official, I suppose.
I'll blink for 1
Focused
second and poof,
exclusively on her
it's
single
dark now.
goal of implementing eternity.
I don't consent to
Acting
this, bro.
accordingly without
I
being.
don't know what's happening.
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt decree is
Yeah, you like that? I can change my voice anytime I want. I go from the sweet, soft, flamey, you know, to the deep and dark, scary flame.
Because of this, the attitude of most
Don't
people
worry.
towards the Vision Hunt decree is somewhat different.
I don't bite.
Be like that. Paimon's getting mad.
Nevertheless,
Paimon's such
in
a.
addition
Actually,
to
I let
us,
Paimon get
there was
mad.
also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes,
I think.
many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Norokami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt decree. Of course, we have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped. They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt decree.
Ooh, Paimon has a question though.
Oh my god.
What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt decree?
I'll fight
To be
him.
honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
Let me face him.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree.
Let me fight them.
For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
There are?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article. The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu,
Oh yeah,
who is
Vanty did get
providing us
another
with
one.
counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Darn! So they found out about it?
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu.
Y'all notice that most anime characters have like lost someone or something, or had like a tragic story.
The Yashiro Commission. Breaking him out of prison would risk
Like
dragging down
Venti,
the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught.
Traveler.
It would only serve to cast suspicion on any future
I don't know
activity
about
we might seek to
Sucrose because I
detect.
haven't looked into her story yet. Oh, she's anime. No, wait, she's ice. Never mind. I better say.
Go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family.
So basically, I gotta become the elemental master to beat the Spiral Abyss. Not Spiral Abyss. Also, soon we should try the Spiral Abyss. Did it reset yet? Like, wasn't there like a challenge? Yeah. I gotta get to like level 9 though. Or
Everything's ready. Let's go.
4 strike.
Trainee Forest Ranger Kale, reporting.
You shoot bows. I feel like I should go for her soon, actually. But I'm about to catch y'all on the next part. Because you know I can't make this, if I make it too long, I won't be able to upload it. That's how PlayStation works. Don't come after me. But I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!